Hey guys, it's Kara. So I think this is day four I think of the vlog every day for a week that I did in honor of reaching 1,000 subscribers. So I thought today I would do a tag video, and the tag is the Inside and Out tag, which is started by Jeremy from Madeline Books. And Jeremy, I know you told me to cuddle on Zeus, my cat, but Zeus is upstairs, and I have my other cat Kiki, and she is obese. So this is for you. Yeah. So this is Kiki. She's not nearly as friendly as Zeus. Right, Kiki? So yeah. For those of you guys who've never met Kiki, she's 20-pound cat. So yeah. Okay. Whew. She made me break a sweat trying to pick her up. Okay, so moving on. So the first, they're kind of questions. Yeah, the first question is inside flap, back of the book summaries. Oh, and I forgot to mention that this is kind of like an anagram, so it's like inside the eye, inside flap, kind of like that. So inside flap, back of the book summaries. Too much info, not enough, discuss. As you guys know, I almost never read the backs of books unless I've never heard of it. And then of course I'll read the back. But I mainly read all my books based on what other people have told me about them, or if the book is getting a lot of hype. I am definitely a hype reader. The more hype it gets, the more likely I am that I'm going to read it. Because unlike movies and other genres and other things like that, books usually, if a lot of people like it, I'm probably most likely going to like it. Okay, in new book, what form do you want it in? Be honest. Audiobook, ebook, paperback, or hardback? Hardback, definitely, because I think hardbacks look nicer. I think that they are just a better form of book. I don't mind paperbacks at all, but I would rather have a hardback. But I like paperbacks too. Audiobooks and ebooks, I don't even have an e-reader, so I can't say that I would want it in e-book form. And I wouldn't really want it in audiobook form either. Okay. S. So, scribble while you read. Do you like to write in your books, taking notes, making comments, or do you keep your books clean, clean, clean? I keep my books clean if it's just me reading them, just for fun. But in my high school, we had to annotate our books, all of them, every single one. So any of my classic books, they're completely marked up, graffiti everywhere, motif here, simile there. But I don't ever mark up my books for, because I mark them up. I mark them up because I had to. Alright, let's see. Actor S. I. In your best voice, read us your favorite first sentence from a book. My favorite first sentence is actually 2 sentences, and I know that's cheating, but whatever. Okay. It's from the book Slice of Cherry, by Dia Reeves. So I will read you the first 2 sentences. Fancy allowed 3 people in the world to get close to her. Daddy, who was on death row, Mata, who was working the graveyard shift, and Kit, who was dead to the world in the bed next to hers. And so, when she awoke to find a prowler hanging over her, violating her personal space, her first instinct was to jab her dream diary pencil into his eye. Literature. So beautiful. Alright, D. Does it matter to you whether or not the author is male or female when you're deciding on a book? What if you're unsure what the author's gender is? It doesn't matter at all. Yeah, I don't think, no matters are given here. Let's see. E. Ever read ahead, or have you ever read the last page way before you got there? Do confess I sin spell demon. That's hilarious. I do the typical cover the last page while I'm reading thing. I've never read ahead. I actually had a friend who would read the last page of a book before she started it. Who does that? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm reading the questions off of my computer. Okay, we're on out now. So O, organized bookshelves or outrageous bookshelves. I like to think of a little bit of both. I definitely don't care which way my bookshelf is organized. I just kind of stick my books in there. And I'm the kind of person where I won't put sequels next to each other. I know I should, but if I've already have a shelf full and it's, you know, the perfect amount of books in there, because, you know, if you have a little bit too less, it's like too loose, and if it's too many books, it's too tight. So if it's the perfect amount and there's I get a sequel, I won't put the sequel next to the first book. I'll put it somewhere else. So yeah. Okay. You. Under oath, have you ever bought a book based on the cover alone? Yes, I have. I showed it in my last video, my second to last video, which was my my favorite book covers. The book Wrapped. I still have no idea what that book is about, and I've never heard of it, and I just bought it because the cover was so pretty. So I hope it's good. Okay, and then I think the last one is T. Take it outside to read or stay in. I am definitely an indoor gal. I don't like to read outside for a few reasons. The first reason is I feel like the sun's gonna melt my book. I know that's really silly, but sometimes I worry that because my hands are hot and the sun is hot, that the cover is going to come off on my hand, which most of the time it doesn't, but I'm always afraid it's going to. And a lot of the times when you go outside, there's elements. I don't know if you have noticed that, but there are elements outside. And, you know, the wind can like whip my pages back and forth, or if I'm at the pool, someone can splash my book. And the humidity sometimes can ruin pages. No books outside. No, thank you. No. So yeah, I think that's it. I tag all of you guys to do it. If you want to do it, you go for it. Yeah. Thank you so much, Jeremy, for creating this tag. It was so awesome, and I feel like I'm the last person in Booktopia. I think that's how you you know, interpret our little community here. I'm the last person to ever do this tag, so finally. Okay, bye.